Hey, so a while back I did a requested video on how to survive high school. So now, since it's back to school time and I'm also a college graduate, I decided to do a how to survive college video. I know going to college is super exciting, so congrats if you're starting college this year. When you get to campus, you're going to find out about all the cheesy activities they have planned for the freshmen, and they're going to seem so lame and boring, but I definitely recommend going to those and participating in all of those really lame sounding beginning of the year activities. As lame as some of these things sound, they are a great way to meet new people. At these freshman activities, everyone's in the same boat. Everyone's going off to school for the first time, and they probably don't know many people, so go ahead and make friends. Seriously, I want you to see how many people you can meet in your first week of college. Talk to people in the cafeteria or in your dorm. Just talk to as many new people as possible. Sure, these people might not be your lifelong BFFs, but they could be someone to have lunch with or someone to watch a movie with. Participating in beginning of the year activities will also help you kind of get used to college life and help you be less homesick. Speaking of home, you should call your parents, but don't call home constantly. Let them know that you're going to be busy, even though I'm sure they already know that you're going to have tons of stuff to do at school. But do call home and keep them updated on everything you're doing at school. However, do not go home every weekend. At my school, so many people went home every weekend. They went back home, hung out with the same people, had their same boyfriend, and didn't really get to experience that much of school because they were gone so much. I didn't go home very much, so I got to have new experiences and new friends, and to me, that's what college is all about. It is okay to go home sometimes for like big events, but I wouldn't recommend going home more than like once a month. I think I said this in my How to Survive High School video, but it is so important to get involved at school. At every college, there are tons of clubs and organizations and sports and all different kinds of activities. So find out what clubs are at your school and when and where they meet. Check out a meeting, it wouldn't hurt. And if you don't like it, then you don't have to go back. But if you do, get really involved in it and make some awesome friends. It never hurts to go to one meeting, and a lot of these organizations have informational meetings at the beginning of the year, so you can check those out and see what the organization is about. Also, when you get older, there will probably be some leadership opportunities in those organizations, and those look really awesome on a resume. Another way to get involved is to join a sorority. Some schools have really big Greek systems with a lot of sororities and fraternities, while some don't even allow Greek organizations at their school. Sororities aren't for everybody, but they can be a great way to get involved on campus and immediately have tons of new friends. Being in a sorority is a lot of work, and they can also be very expensive. But if you want to join a sorority, check out which ones are available at your school and do some research, find out about their philanthropies and kind of what they stand for a little bit. That way you can make an informed decision when you decide to rush. Another big part of college life are the parties. I definitely think you should go to parties and get out and get social, but I also want you to take some precautions and to be careful. Always go with the group, never go by yourself, and always have a designated driver. Keep an eye on that person throughout the night, make sure they're not drinking, and always have a backup plan of how to get home. I'd recommend keeping the phone numbers of some cab services and some money to pay for a cab if you need to leave early or if something happens and you get separated from your group. I'm not going to tell you whether or not you should drink at college because that's a personal choice, but I don't think you should drink the first week, maybe first month that you're there. Because, trust me, every year there's that one freshman who goes to all the parties at the beginning of the year and gets super drunk and eventually makes a fool out of herself. And then that's what she's known for all through school. So please, don't be that girl at your school. You do not need that kind of reputation right off the bat. If you do drink at school, please be smart about it. A lot of schools have rules against drinking on campus or drinking in the dorms. Be mindful of those and know what all of those are, because that's a real easy way to get kicked out of school. I know college is a lot of fun and there's tons of stuff going on all the time, but remember that you or your parents are paying for you to be there to go to school and get a degree. So go to class. Go to every class unless you're super sick or have a really good excuse. Yes, some teachers might not take attendance, but they know who's there and who's not, and you can only get so much through slides or through notes that someone else took. You being there soaking in the information is a lot more beneficial to you. Also, do your homework and study. I know, like I said, there's tons of fun stuff going on, but get your stuff done before you go out and have fun. It's really important to find that balance at college. You don't want to only stay in your room and study, because then the only thing on your resume resume is going to be school. You're not going to have any other activities or anything else, and you're not really going to gain that much from college. But you also don't want everyone to think that your major is parties and beer because that's all that you do, because those people usually don't last past the first semester. So go to class and do your homework, but also have fun, because yeah, a college education is important, but you're not going to remember that night that you studied for that test. You're going to remember that trip you took with your friends. So it's all about finding that balance, and I know when you do that, you're going to be super successful at school. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're a college graduate, leave me a comment below letting me know your tips for surviving college. And again, good luck to all of you starting college this year. So I hope you all are doing really well, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.